This is episode 3 of The Road to Cannonball. In this episode, we'll start building Rolf into a cannonball-ready scooter. The first step is to tear the engine out and do a complete engine rebuild. Rolf has over 45,000 miles on him and is probably due for a rebuild. After tearing the engine down, I give the cases a good pressure wash to start nice and clean. Next, we'll replace all the bearings and seals. We'll speed things up here a little bit. The final drive pieces have been cleaned and inspected and are ready for reassembly. We'll start by sealing up the bottom end and getting it ready to hold oil. With the engine flipped over, it's time to put on the oil sump gasket and the sump. The starter motor drops right in the top. Next comes the good stuff, the Malossi cylinder and piston. The aluminum Malossi cylinder should dissipate heat much nicer than the cast iron stock cylinder. The piston has a bore size of 75.5 millimeter. Combine that with the crank stroke length of 60 millimeter on the stock 250 engine. I should get an engine displacement of 268.62 cc's. Next up is the Malossi V4 head. The Malossi V4 head's enlarged intake and exhaust valves should let this engine breathe a lot easier and create a lot more power. The V4 head reuses the stock cam and rockers. We'll reassemble the timing chain system. While we're in here, we'll adjust the valves. Then we'll put the cover back on to button up this top end. Stay tuned for part 2 of the engine rebuild, where we'll put together the CVT transmission and put on the new Malossi exhaust.